Hey guys, this is Mike. I want to do another short video. This is going to be a 3-part deal, but it's all going to be in one video. I'll add all the clips together a little bit later. But what I've got is I want to do a sound difference of different exhaust systems. And what we have here is the stock titanium headers with a Yoshi slip-on. Now, this is the TRC, I think it is. TRS. It's not the TRS. Anyway. This is a slip-on, alright, and it was originally, like way out here, and as you've seen in the other videos, we cut it down significantly, took about 10 inches off of it, something like that, and I am going to do this in comparison to a Hotbodies exhaust, which I have in the shop now, and I have a Brock's Sidewinder coming in, alright, and that's a full exhaust, headers all the way back. And of course we'll have to do some fairing modifications and whatnot, but we're going to do a sound comparison for all three, which you're not going to see a lot of videos on YouTube of that. So the motor is cold, okay, alright, no problem. And so anyway, I'm going to do each video with it cold, and anyway, let you guys hear what it sounds like, so maybe it'll help you decide on what exhaust you want if you decide, you want to do something. This Yoshi is for sale, and the new Hotbodies that I just bought, literally came in yesterday from FedEx, is also for sale because I'm going to do the Brock Sidewinder. But anyway, let's crank it up and see if we can get some sound. Bear with me, and I'll be right back. Alright, so there you have it, from a dead cold start up to about 85, 90 degrees, which is where the warm idle, the fast idle starts to cut off. So we'll pick this up with the Hotbodies next and keep going and see what works. Alright guys, welcome back. So this is going to be like kind of part 2, but again, these all are going to be conglomerated into one video. But this is, like we said, the Yoshi earlier, alright, and this is the Hotbodies that I'm going to put on. And as you can see, that's what the inside of it looks like, kind of a metal mesh baffle. Alright. These kind of remind me of the MagnaFlows that I have on my truck, which are really loud. And of course this exhaust on the bike is much shorter, so it's just going to be probably really insane. But basically you can see right here where the original mount is on the Yoshi, and it's going to go somewhere about like that. So it's going to be shorter, much shorter, and it's probably going to be much louder. So I'm going to get this on, and we'll do another video on a cold startup and let you guys hear it, and maybe that'll help let you make a decision on your video. So next video we'll have it on and we'll go from there. Thanks. Hey guys, welcome back. So this is a continuance of the earlier video where I said I was going to take the Yoshi off, the shortened Yoshi that we had on, and put this new Hotbodies exhaust on, or slip on, okay? So put it on last night, took maybe 20 minutes to take the Yoshi off, slip this on, tighten the bolt and the clamp on the pipe, and that's it. So we're going to crank this up. Like I said before, we're going to do it on a cold motor. So the motor is cold. Okay, and that way you guys can get a sound of it and maybe help decide what you might be looking for on an exhaust system. So hang on a second, and tell you what, we'll go ahead and turn it on. Alright, so there's the pump priming. We'll sit this right here, and let's see what it sounds like. Alright, hang on, here we go. Alright, so that's that, and on the next video we'll have the Brox, and we'll see how that sounds. Alright guys, welcome back. So this is Mike again with another video of the last part of the series with the new Brox Sidewinder on this K6 GSX R1000. Love the bike, love the new exhaust. However, I'm going to be honest, I'm not impressed with with Brox exhaust as far as their instructions go. And I say that because there aren't any at all. They give a little template on how to cut the fairing, which is no big deal. I got several Dremels for that. You know, and a lot of you guys say, well, you know, how hard is it to put on an exhaust? It's not hard. The problem that I kept having were fitment issues. And some of the things that I think they should make an instruction pamphlet on is, well, for one, and you'll see some of this in the pictures that I took earlier, but the oil cooler has to be, in order to keep the original oil cooler, there's a little extension bracket that comes in and it extends it out. And one of the problems that I had with that is that I cannot put the original screen back on to protect the oil cooler. So before I do anything damage with tires and rocks, I'm going to make a custom screen and put in there and just pop rivet it in place. The oil filter, as you guys know, is right up against the headers, and again there's pictures on that. So if you want to take your oil filter out, you basically have to take your damn exhaust loose, which is a pain in the ass. I'm gonna get an oil filter relocator. That's about another $200. So it gets really costly for this type of setup. New swing arm I've got in the shop. We're gonna put that on soon. But overall, you know, I do like it. I did let everything warm up last night, and, you know, checked all my fluids and whatnot. So we should be ready to go now. And so now we're gonna go ahead and start the video, and let's see how it sounds.
All right, get on there.